Prince Louis, the youngest and perhaps the cheekiest member of the royal family, has a knack for grabbing attention. His playful antics, combined with his unfiltered honesty, have made him a fan favorite despite his tender age of 6. However, during a recent Christmas gathering hosted by Princess Kate, Louis's innocent remark about Queen Camilla sparked a moment of unexpected drama, one that left the nation buzzing. As the royal family navigated this rare crack in their polished facade, questions about Louis's relationship with Camilla, and the overall dynamics within the family, began to surface. Could this single moment hint at deeper complexities within the royal household, or was it simply the candid nature of a young boy, unafraid to speak his truth? Let's delve deeper into the details. People have long been fascinated by Prince Louis, not only for his mischievous grin and playful behavior but also for the unpredictable charm he exudes wherever he goes. From the moment he was born on April 23, 2018, at St. Mary's Hospital in London, his arrival was met with an excitement befitting of a royal birth. Gun salutes echoed through the city, church bells rang, and the nation collectively celebrated the newest addition to the House of Windsor. His name, Louis Arthur Charles, was carefully chosen to honor both his grandfather, King Charles III, and the late Louis Mountbatten, who played a significant role in royal history. Little did anyone know, the name would be just the beginning of the unique personality Louis would bring to the royal fold. Even during his christening on July 9, 2018, the early signs of Louis's character were already clear. The royal event, held at the Chapel Royal in Kensington Palace, was a warm and loving affair. His older siblings, George and Charlotte, stood proudly by his side, and it was evident that they were already forming a strong bond as siblings. The family photos from that day radiated warmth, and it was easy to see why fans of the royal family admired the closeness of the Wales family. As Louis grew, it became clear that he was not one to blend into the background. His first public appearances were unforgettable. One of his most memorable moments came during the Trooping the Colour in 2019, when Louis, with his wide eyes and enthusiastic waves, stole the show from the Buckingham Palace balcony. Despite being the youngest, he showed that even the tiniest royals can command attention, and he quickly became known as the most mischievous member of the royal family. Behind the scenes, life at Kensington Palace, where the Wales family resided in his early years, was a mix of royal duty and family closeness. William and Kate worked hard to create a normal upbringing for their children, with everyday joys like playing outside and baking together. Kate, in particular, was known for her hands-on parenting style, which allowed her children to experience a relatively normal childhood despite their royal status. This balance of normalcy and royalty created a close-knit family, with Louis' relationship with his siblings, George and Charlotte, growing stronger over the years. Louis' mischievous nature often led to memorable moments. One such moment occurred during a Christmas service when Louis attempted to blow out Charlotte's candle, much to her annoyance and the amusement of everyone else around. It was clear that Louis' spirited personality was both a source of joy and occasional chaos, especially when he was around his older siblings. But his playful nature also extended to his relationship with the rest of the royal family, including his interactions with Queen Camilla. Despite his animated interactions with many members of the royal family, Louis's relationship with Queen Camilla seemed somewhat more distant. Although they were often seen together in public, there was rarely a moment of visible closeness between the two. Louis seemed much more connected with his maternal grandparents, Carol and Michael Middleton, as well as with his grandfather, King Charles. His relationship with Camilla appeared to be less clear. Was it simply a matter of not spending enough time together, or was there something more at play? In public, there were few moments that gave any insight into their relationship. A particularly telling instance occurred during a Christmas Day walk at Sandringham, where Camilla was seen gently guiding Louis along the path to the church. While this moment was brief, royal watchers quickly analyzed it, trying to determine whether it indicated a growing bond or was just a polite gesture. Louis' interactions with Camilla were often seen as more formal compared to his warm and animated exchanges with other family members. Louis' growing personality continued to win people over, particularly during the 2022 Platinum Jubilee celebrations, where his cheeky antics went viral. His exaggerated expressions and playful movements became an internet sensation. It was clear that Louis was not only a natural at stealing the spotlight but also a genuine and unfiltered presence, which made him even more beloved by the public. His honest nature, which was rare for someone so young in the royal family, became one of his defining traits. However, It was this very honesty that would eventually lead to a shocking moment, one that captivated the nation. Louis's candidness, combined with his unrestrained personality, clashed with the complexities of royal life, leading to an incident that would go down in history. As 2023 progressed, Louis made fewer public appearances, but each one was eagerly anticipated, as people knew that he would deliver an unexpected moment or say something that would stand out. As his public profile continued to grow, minor details about his relationship with Queen Camilla became more scrutinized. While George and Charlotte often seemed warm and welcoming toward their step-grandmother, Louis's behavior was more unpredictable. Some speculated that his interactions with Camilla were influenced by the complex family dynamics that had been in place long before he was born. After all, Camilla's place in the royal family had been shaped by years of controversy and public scrutiny, especially regarding her relationship with William and the children. Could Louis, with his youthful innocence, be picking up on the subtle tensions between his family and Camilla? Despite the questions surrounding their relationship, there were moments when it seemed that Louis and Camilla could have a closer connection. For example, during the Christmas walk, when Camilla placed a gentle hand on Louis's back, royal watchers hoped this would be the start of a warmer relationship between the two. But as with many things in the royal family, nothing is ever as simple as it seems. Louis's relationships with other family members, such as King Charles, were much more straightforward. Charles, known for his love of nature and storytelling, spent a great deal of time with his grandchildren, including Louis. The moments shared between grandfather and grandson were filled with warmth, with Louis clearly enjoying the stories and lessons about nature that Charles imparted. These moments, captured in photographs, showed a bond that was easy to recognize. As for Queen Camilla, her journey from a controversial figure to a respected member of the royal family had not been easy. While she had earned the admiration of many for her charitable work and dedication to her royal duties, her relationships within the royal family, especially with William and his children, were often subject to public scrutiny. Louis, with his unfiltered honesty and spirited personality, became one of the most intriguing figures to watch in the family, and his interactions with Camilla only added to the intrigue. In the end, Prince Louis's cheeky nature and unvarnished honesty continue to captivate the public, but his relationship with Queen Camilla remains one of the most fascinating aspects of his young royal life. As he grows older, it will be interesting to see how his relationships with his family members, particularly Camilla, evolve. For now, though, his playful moments and candid remarks continue to make him one of the most talked about members of the royal family.